So the question asks, so you have a rectangular coordinate. So usually we have polar coordinate, but this time we're starting with a rectangular coordinate, -3, 3, and then so the question asks to plot the point, and using those rectangular coordinates, we need to determine pairs of polar coordinate. So first of all, let's sketch. Let's try to sketch it. So I'll start with my xy coordinate. I draw something like that, like a xy system. Oops. So here like that. Okay, so I have my system like that. So they say the point -3, 3. So what does that look like? So on the x, so this is like x, y. So -3 on the x-axis, -3 here, and y 3. So I go like that. So they intercept here like that. So this is my point. So when I look at the answer choices, I need to figure out which one does not match my graph. A, B, and C are already eliminated, so my answer choice is D, because D looks more like my sketch. So now that one is done. The question now is asking to find, give two pairs of polar coordinate for the point -3 and 3 such that theta is between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. Pay very close attention to here. It's not equal to 360 degrees, because you may have questions where you will find 360 degrees, but actually since 360 is not included, so you don't use that solution, you have to use the other one. But in this particular example, we don't have to deal with that. So coming back to, so let's find r. So we need to figure out r theta. That's our goal. So r theta, what is r theta? Given that x, y is equal to -3, 3. So there is a relationship between x, y, and r. So r is equal to square root of x squared plus y squared. So r will be equal to this one, because x is this one and y is that one here, plus this one like that. So r will be equal to, this is 9 plus 9, right? So r will be equal to 9 plus 9, 18. So I need to break 18 down into the product of two prime number of two perfect squares. So 18 is actually 2 times 9, like that. So I can break it down as 2 multiplied by 9. Now if you have square root of a multiplied by b, you can write it as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I write it as square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 9. Square root of 2 multiplied square root of 9 is 3. So that is 3 square root of 2. 3 square root of 2. That is r. Now I need to figure out what theta is. Theta is, let me do it on this side. I know that the tangent of theta is equal to y divided by x. In other words, y is what? 3, and x is -3. So 3 divided by -3, they cancel, and I get -1. So tangent of theta is equal to -1. So if I do tangent inverse of this one, theta will be equal to tangent inverse of that. Take my calculator and I do tangent inverse of my answer of -1, and I get -45. But -45, I need to find its equivalent in terms in the interval between 0 and 360. So I add 360 and I have 315. So I get here, normally you have two solutions, because tangent, so you have here we get 315 degrees, but like I said, you get two solutions. You get theta or theta minus 180 degrees. So I get 315, or I get 315 minus 180 degrees. So that is equal to 135, I think. Yes. So I get these two solutions for theta. So which one is actually the one that I'm going to select for my answer? I know, so theta is equal to 315, or theta is equal to 135. But if theta was equal to, so my theta, the angle is here, and my point is actually in the 1 second quadrant, but 315 is in the 4th quadrant. So I can eliminate this solution and I will stick with this solution. 135 is actually in the 2nd quadrant, so I can pick up 135 as my theta. So theta is equal to 135. So now that I found r, I found theta, I can write my angle as so r, my point will be represented as r theta, and r is 3 square root of 2, and theta is equal to 135. So that's one solution, because they're asking for 2 pairs of polar coordinates. I just found 1 pair. This is 1 pair. I need to find another one. There are equivalencies among polar coordinates that I talked about in earlier video. So r theta, for any r theta, you have those equivalencies: r theta plus 360 degrees, r theta minus 360 degrees, negative r theta plus 180 degrees, and negative r theta minus 180 degrees. So these are the different equivalencies. What we can do, I think we can use this one. I see that if I have they want us to have theta between 0 and 360. I think the one that will work will be this one. If I take negative r, negative 3 square root of 2, and theta, which is 135, and I add 180 degree, it will be in this interval. If I try with the others, it will not work. It will be outside of 0 and 360, but this one works. 135 plus 135 plus 180 degree, it will work. It will give me a positive angle that is in this interval. So I have negative 3 square root of 2. So 135 plus 180 degrees, I get 315. So this is 315. 315. So this is my second pair. So the final answer is 3 square root of 2, 135, comma, negative 3 square root of 2, 315. And that's my final answer for this question. And yes, so that's how you solve this question.